Today I am going to discuss law of definite proportion. It is one of the laws of law of chemical combination. What is meant by chemical combination? Elements or atoms combines to form compounds. When they combine to form compounds, they follow certain laws or rules. These laws are called laws of chemical combination. First law is law of conservation of mass. Today I am going to discuss the second law of combination, that is law of definite proportion. Law of definite proportion. This is the second law or constant proportion. What is meant by the statement? First of all, statement: whatever may be the source or the method of preparation, a pure compound always contains same elements. That is the first part of the statement. First part of the law. Whatever may be the source or whatever may be the method of preparation, a pure compound always contains same elements. That means we can prepare water from different sources. We will get water from different sources. That is from rainwater, from ponds, from river. Also, so many we can prepare by so many chemical reaction. For example, when an acid react with base, we get salt and water. That way, this method also we get water. There are so many methods for the preparation of water. Also, different sources, that is rainwater, pond water, etc. This law says that whatever may be the source, that is water from pond, or water from river, or water from sea, that is by purification of sea water we will get pure water. This law says that whatever may be the source, the pure water always contain hydrogen and oxygen. Whatever may be the source, or whatever may be the method of preparation, so many methods, by so many methods we can prepare water in the lab. In all these cases, all those cases, the water pure water always contain hydrogen and oxygen. That is the first parts of the law. Same compounds always contain same elements. Also, another example, sodium chloride. We can prepare from mines. Also, we can prepare by reacting HCl and NaOH and so many reactions. Also, we have so many sources. In all these cases, the pure sodium chloride always contains sodium and chlorine. Whatever may be the source, whatever may be the method of preparation, a pure sodium chloride, pure salt, common salt always contain same element, that is sodium and chlorine. Also, we can prepare another example, carbon dioxide. We can prepare carbon carbon dioxide by so many methods. By just heating carbon in the presence of oxygen, we get carbon dioxide. And also, we can prepare heating different carbonates. We will get carbon dioxide. But whatever may be the method of preparation or whatever may be the source, in air also some percentage of carbon dioxide. When hydrocarbon is heating, we will get carbon dioxide. Whatever may be the source, whatever may be the method of preparation, the carbon dioxide always contain carbon and oxygen. That is the first statement. Okay. The second statement, the second part of the statement, second part of the law, they combine in a fixed or constant mass ratio. They combine. For example, water. Pure water always contain oxygen and water. They always combine in a definite mass ratio. You know, when we take 1 mole of water, when we take 1 mole of water from pools, we can check. First of all, we check the first part of the law, that is, what are the elements present? The water from pools, from lab by experiment. We can prove that. We can find that the pond water contain hydrogen and oxygen. Next, we can find uh, mass ratio of hydrogen with respect to oxygen. If you take 1 mole of water from ponds, it contains 1 mole of water means 80 gram of water. That is the molar mass of water, 18 gram, approximately 18 ml. When we take 80 ml, then we can find the mass ratio of hydrogen with respect to oxygen. When we take 1 mole, it contains 1 mole of H2 hydrogen molecule and 1 mole of oxygen atom. We know 1 mole of the mass of 1 mole of hydrogen is 2 gram, and the mass of 1 mole of oxygen atom is 16 gram. Total mass 18 gram. Here 1 mole of hydrogen molecule has mass 2 gram, and 1 mole of oxygen atom has mass 16 grams. That is the mass ratio of hydrogen with respect to oxygen, 2 by 16. That is the ratio of mass of hydrogen with respect to mass of oxygen. 2 gram divided by 16 gram. Numerator as grams and denominator also as grams, so we can cut it, we can cancel it. That is the mass ratio is 2 is to 16. This is not a simple ratio, that is we can we can again simplify this ratio. 2 is to 16, that is they contain both the numerator and denominator contain a common factor 2, that is 2 divided by numerator 2 divided by 2 1, and denominator 16 divided by 2 equal to 8, that is 1 by 8. We can write this as 1 is to 8, 1 is to 8. That is, we have taken some water from pond, then we found out what are the elements in pond water. They contain hydrogen and oxygen only. Then we found out the mass ratio between hydrogen and oxygen. We found that the mass ratio between hydrogen and oxygen is 1 is to 2, 1 is to 8, not 1 is to 2, 1 is to 8. That is the ratio. That is the fixed ratio. That is the ratio of water in pond water. Then we can take pure water from sea. That is purification of sea water. We will get pure water. After purifying sea water, we will get pure water. Then we will find what are the elements by experiment. We can say that the pure water contains hydrogen and oxygen, and they combine in the ratio 1 is to 8. Also, we can take water by the water from, that is the reaction between HCl and NaOH, we will get pure water. If we check that water, it also contains hydrogen and oxygen, and they combine in the ratio 1 is to 8. 1 is to 8. That is, whatever may be the source, whatever may be the source, Whatever may be the method of preparation, the pure water always contain same elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen. They combine in the mass ratio 1 is to 8. That is true for water from every source in every method of preparation. If you take water from USA, then if you find what are the elements that it contains, we can find that they contain, if it is pure, it contains hydrogen and oxygen, and they can combine in a fixed mass ratio or constant mass ratio. Constant means they will not change a definite value, that is 1 is to 8. Also, we can take water from moon. This also contain hydrogen and oxygen, and they combine. If we find the combination ratio, mass ratio between hydrogen and oxygen, this also has 1 is to 8. That is the law proved. That is, whatever may be the source, whatever may be the method of preparation, a pure compound always contain same elements, and they combine in a fixed. Fixed means constant. 1 is to 8. That's always constant. Mass ratio. Ratio means proportion. The law was given by French chemist Joseph Proust. Another example, uh, we can see uh, the screen. Here, some words about what we have discussed. Pure water H2O can be obtained from river or rainwater or ponds or from chemical reaction. In all cases, water contains hydrogen and oxygen elements, and they combine in the fixed or constant mass ratio or proportion 1 is to 8. That is hydrogen and oxygen to give H2O, that is 2 gram. 1 mole of hydrogen has mass 2 gram, that is the molar mass of hydrogen molecule. This half molecule, that is 60 gram. Half molecule of oxygen means 1 oxygen atom. Okay, that is the 2 is to 60, that is 1 is to 8. Tap water, explanation one by one. Tap water H2O contain hydrogen and oxygen elements, and they combine in the fixed mass ratio 1 is to 8. That is, when we take tap water, it contains, if it is pure, it contains hydrogen and oxygen, and they combine in the ratio 1 is to 8. The rainwater we have discussed. Also, pond water we have discussed 1 is to 8. Water prepared from chemical reaction also 1 is to 8. Distilled water is also contain hydrogen. If it is pure, that's very important. Hydrogen and oxygen, and they combine in the mass ratio 1 is to 8. That's how we make a tabular form. The same thing is expressed here. Pure water, tap water, pure water from tap water, elements hydrogen and oxygen, fixed or constant mass ratio 2 is to 16. We make simple ratio 1 is to 8. Rainwater 1 is to 8. Pond water 1 is to 8. Lab water 1 is to 8. Distilled water 1 is to 8. Okay, in all the cases, they combine in the constant or fixed mass ratio. Okay. Sodium chloride, this also we have discussed. Okay, sodium chloride can be prepared from different sources. Okay, pure sodium chloride always contains sodium and sodium here, not hydrogen. It is written as mistake. Okay, sodium and chlorine, right? Sodium and chlorine, not hydrogen. Mistaken, uh, wrong way. Okay, but you will make clear that the pure sodium chloride always contains sodium and chlorine. Sodium and chlorine, they combine in the ratio 23, 23, the 35.5, that is 23 is to 35.5. The ratio of sodium to that of chlorine is 23 is to 35.5. Okay, that is ratio is constant.